So today we're doing another mock draft. We're doing a mole mock draft with a cup of Joe. I think you guys might not find that funny. If you don't, I'll just stop. Stop while you're behind. I think that's what my dad always used to say. Anywho, we're doing another 7-round mock draft. Kind of after free agency for a team like the Detroit Lions, who signed DJ Chark to a 1-year deal worth $10 million. By the way, I know it's kind of a proven deal, but it might be one of the best deals in free agency, like for real, like value wise, because DJ Chark, he's a good receiver. He's a really good player, and I think he could really round out that receiving core for the Lions. I think it's going to be really interesting. But back to the subject at hand, we go 2 here, 7. I'm trying to make this as realistic as possible. PFF is being weird. Care for positional value high. I'm going to go draft for needs in the middle, because what I've seen is happening is teams like say the Lions or the Panthers, who are quarterback needy, they're taking 2 quarterbacks with their first 2 picks, first and second round. Clearly that's not going to happen. I want no randomness. I'm trying to monkey with the controls here, so it's as realistic as possible, because I do like to give more. While I like to give more of a rosier outlook, I would like it to be realistic. So here we are, 7 round. Yeah, speed's good. Blah blah blah. Let's go. Okay. All right, so we'll go ahead and start the draft here. Let's see what the panel. Okay, so they go Aiden Hutchinson. Now, as far as the Lions go, their offensive line is solid, so that's off the table. We know that. My question is this: I had a voice crack. That's awesome. So about a week ago, I had my brother-in-law on. He's a diehard Detroit Lions fan, and we were talking about Jared Goff, and I said, hey, could there be a position where we see the Lions not draft a quarterback this year, because it kind of is a spotty unless one of them amazingly falls to the 3rd round, which I don't know that happens. So, I would like to see them more draft for value, because, I mean, a lot of people forget Jared Goff went to a Super Bowl. Now, is he the most sexy option? Not a long-term guy. I totally understand that. Lions need to still draft their franchise quarterback, but next year looks a lot better for quarterbacks. It really does. And we'll do a whole preview for that, but trust me, it looks a lot better for next year. So I know I'm probably going to trigger some fans when I do this draft, but let's just hold off on quarterback for next year and just see what happens. Maybe Jared Goff can do something. I don't know. He, again, went to the Super Bowl, lost in the most boring Super Bowl of all time, but we'll try it. We'll see what happens. Another voice crack. That's awesome. Okay, so here the Lions are at the 2nd overall pick. With needs at quarterback. Again, we're going to wait, because Jared Goff, wide receiver, which, I mean, maybe, I don't know. I still think DJ Chark can do quite a bit. Amon-Ra St. Brown, too, is a stud, by the way. I mean, maybe we can get a wide receiver, maybe in the 2nd, 3rd rounds, but for now, I'm telling you, man, I feel like we're going to take quarterback off the board here, because I think Jared Goff could do something. So, and when I say something, do we honestly feel like the Lions could compete for a playoff spot these next couple of seasons? I don't know. I think they could, but I think a lot needs to go their way. And I think Jared Goff could actually be a player that takes them there. So, and plus, if they do draft a starter this year, I feel like one of those starters is going to take a little bit to develop. So we'll stick with Jared Goff. Number 2, who do you go with? My gut says a guy like Kyle Hamilton, but I believe they just signed Tracy Walker or something like that. I believe they re-signed somebody. But if you're looking here, I feel like the option to go in a spot where is best for the team, especially at 2. Do you trade down? Now, you could get a haul for the 2nd pick. I'm pretty sure you could. There's a lot of teams, I think, that are interested. But is it worth it? Is it worth it? Kyle Hamilton on the other side. And my brother-in-law Jeremiah brought up a good point too. He's like, is Kyle Hamilton really worth the 2nd overall pick? I think he is, because I think he's a stud. Here, I think you go Kyle Hamilton. But the toughest thing for me in this is, do we trade? Because if we trade down, we can get a lot more quality players. Let's at least see what we can get. Okay, the Jets want to trade. Give us 4. We'll give you 2. You give us 10. No? Okay. All right. Give us your 2nd. 2 seconds? Listen, if the Lions come away with 4 second-round picks and only move down a couple of spots, I mean, who are the Jets going to take? Probably Kyle Hamilton. Okay. I can live with that. I think I can. I hope I can. I mean, Derek Stingley Jr. is there. Ahmad Gardner's there as well. So, I mean, I wouldn't have a problem with taking, one of those guys in the top 10. No, that's really mainly offensive lineman. It really is. Okay. Do we want to do we pass up Kyle Hamilton? That's the question here. Is he worth the second overall pick? I mean, again, I think he is. 2 seconds, but I mean, that's a lot of value. That is a lot of value. You can get four players. You know what? I'm sorry. I love Kyle Hamilton. I think he's worth it, but boom. I think it's done for me. You give us 2 seconds. We'll give you the second overall pick. Yeah. I mean, you're probably going to take Kyle Hamilton. That's fine. Boom. Okay. The draft's done. Okay. So we got 2 second-round picks for moving up just down to a couple spots. Yep, they go Hamilton. Knew it. But still, the Lions are in a spot here where, I mean, I know Derek Stingley Jr. has had some injury problems, but I mean, and I know they're probably Jeff Okudah from a couple years ago is another case where you're like, I don't know, I feel, is this too high to draft Sauce Gardner? I don't think it is, because I felt like Sauce Gardner is QB1 or CB1. QB corner and cornerback sound so similar, you get confused. I think Ahmad Gardner is perfect here at number 4. I still don't know what's going to go on with Jeff Okudah, but Ahmad Gardner literally did not allow a touchdown in all of college. Let that sink in for a second. Not a single touchdown in 3-4 years of being at Cincinnati. 0. I can't make that any more clear. Okay. I think we go Ahmad Gardner here. I know it might not be the pick of choice, but I think it is the best option here for the Lions. Boom, Ahmad Gardner moving down a bit. Got our cup of Joe because we got to have some mo. Let's see who the Vikings pick. Trent McDuffie. It's either Trent McDuffie or Drake London these days. By the way, if David Ojabo, I don't know if he's going to be a top 15 pick anymore because of his, I think it's Achilles. Wish him nothing but a speedy recovery, but yeah. Okay, so now you get into the second round, or you're still in the bottom of the first. Yeah, you got Sam Howell there. Oh, that's tempting. Listen, again, I would love Sam Howell, but Lewis Signs there? Oh, Lewis Signs there. I know you just signed Tracy Walker, but I mean, you could have him play the other position, I'm pretty sure. I think Lewis Sign is pretty versatile. So, I mean, DB took care of, the corner as well. Lewis Sign. Oh, that is too good to pass up. In the bottom of the first round, yeah, I'm Lewis Sign. Again, not going quarterback. I know people are probably going to freak out. Sam Howell's there. What are you doing? I understand it, but trust me, I feel like this is a better. Jalen Pitre as well. Ooh, okay. And Leo Chenal as well. Okay. See, this is where the nice comes. You have 3 of 4 final second round picks. Yeah, you love it. You love it. What is it? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 second round picks. Yeah, you love it. Okay, this is where it gets fun. Okay, so yeah, what is it? 3 out of the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 picks. Yeah, love it. Okay, so I want to go Jalen Pitre, but I feel like doubling down on corner in this stage is kind of What is the best player on the board? What's the major need? Okay, Sky Moore, I think in this position here would really do a lot for this Lions offense, and I think he would be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Could we get him in the third? Probably. I don't care. We've got 3 second round picks for a reason. Sky Moore, what's up? Welcome to Detroit. All right. Leo Chenal, I love him. I really do. My question here is, do you dread? I love trading down to get more picks because, I mean, a team like the Lions, you never know. I love Chad Muma too. I'm going to go. The question is Leo Chenal or Chad Muma. I think it's Chenal here. I really do. I think it's Chenal. Yes. So you got wide receiver. You got a stud wide receiver, by the way. You've also got a and Sam Howell, Kenny Pickett go. I don't care. Just take the quarterbacks. Give me guys like Nick Benito's there. Oh yes. Oh, you love it. You absolutely love it. Let's see. Matt Corral's still there. Kingsley Onigbari, I mean, yes, but I mean, listen, I don't care. If you come away with Sky Moore, Leo Chenal, and a guy like Nick Benito, I mean, that's incredible. That is incredible. I love it. So we've addressed wide receiver. We've addressed linebacker and DB. Edge, I think, is the next Yeah, boom. We're a big BPA, but also draft for needs, so it's kind of perfect because all these players are kind of lining up. I love it. So now we go into the looks like the third round here. Listen, I know again. A lot of people don't want to roll with Jared Goff. I understand that, but I'm just afraid to take a chance on a quarterback at 2, even at 32. To be quite honest with you, I would build the team around Jared Goff because we've seen what he can do. Oh, Kingsley Enagbare falls to the third. You love it. Okay, sorry, I need to focus back up here. But Brian Asamoah, Kingsley Enagbare, I don't care. Kingsley Enagbare, he's a stud, absolutely stud. Cameron Thomas is there. Jalen Tolbert. Oh, okay. All right. Colton needs to focus up. Justin Ross is there. Carson Strong. This is hard because I really just want to leave it alone. Okay. This is tough because this is a very, very deep edge class. Dylan Parham's there. I don't care. The Lions don't really need. No, I got to stand by my word. I can't take a quarterback. I really feel like, we'll just stick with that. Kingsley Enagbare, love it. Absolutely love it. Really deep edge class. You really like what this value is bringing in here. Doubling down on edge already because the Lions, I feel like it's been a little while. I mean, I know off the top of my head, I always bring up Ziggy Ansah because I love Ziggy Ansah. He was a freak coming out of the combine. Was good for a couple years, and I think he had a couple of injuries as well. I'm trying to think of another Lions linebacker that was just a terror. I mean, there were actually quite a few. Stephen Tulloch was a stud. I liked Stephen Tulloch a lot. Okay, sorry, I'll focus back up here. So, Jojo Damon's there at 97. So we're in the third round. Oh, yeah, we're in the third round. Oh, yeah, we're at the bottom of the third. That's right. Okay. So, all right. Romeo Dubes is there. Dubes, what a name. You love it. Bailey Zapp. Can't do it. We already said. Who's the best player right now? Pierce is definitely a stud. Jojo Damon, though, I feel with what he's going to bring over from Nebraska is a lot of what Dan Campbell really wants to bring to the team. So I love it. Doubling down on corner, you double down on DB. I think that's a quality find there in the third round too. So and now we go. I really don't know if I want to wait this. Luke Fortner goes in the fourth. Kobe Bryant goes in the fourth. Okay, he's a really respectable corner as well. I mean, Kobe Bryant, all love for 24, but I don't know. I feel like Damon, maybe he can give you a little bit more instead of Bryant, but you also would love Bryant in that situation as well. Really good value, I think. Because I've actually seen mock drafts where Bryant goes in the second. I refuse to call him by that first name because out of respect, but I've seen mock drafts where he goes in the second round, and I'm like, okay, respect, because he is a quality player. I mean, I know he kind of gets overshadowed by Sauce Gardner a little bit, but that's fine. I mean, he's still a baller. He can absolutely ball. Okay. All right, Cam Jurgens. I mean, quality offensive line never hurts, but, I mean, who do we got? Okay, I've got a tiny question here. Do we have Velus Jones Jr. here? Because if he is here, I think you take him. No, he's gone. Where did he go? Where's Velus Jones Jr.? Tell me where Velus Jones Jr. Tell me everything. Noah Ellis goes to the Raiders. Nice. I'm not gonna really search that hard, so if I don't see it, giving up. Yeah, don't care. Okay, fine. We'll get out of here. We went in the fifth to the Panthers. Oh, that's nice. Okay, sweet. It's a good pick for them. Okay, sorry. Getting back here. So you've doubled down on corner. You're still in a spot where, I mean, I would like to double down on wide receiver, and there's still quite a few quality on the board, I believe. Let's see who we got. Yeah, Bo Melton's still there. Taekwon Thornton. Listen, Taekwon Thornton. We've got 177 and 181. So I think it's all about value here. Who do you want to go here? Marquise Bell. All right. Nephi Sewell. He's got to be related to Penei Sewell. Tyson Anderson's there. Derek Deese Jr. I mean, Hawk. I don't know what's going to go on with TJ Hawkinson. That kind of makes me question a little bit. Who's the best player at top here? Okay, Pure Strong, Jelani Woods, Cam Jurgens. I'm actually going to go Cam Jurgens here. I know the Lions are stacked on their O-line, but it never hurts to have another quality offensive lineman. And then we'll go Taekwon Thornton here because he is a speedster, and he's kind of interesting in the 6th round. He is absolutely he ran one. I believe he ran one of the fastest 40 times ever recorded. So I mean, that's interesting. Like, let's bring in speed. Let's let Jared Goff, again, he's got a solid offensive line. Maybe get him some weapons, see what he can do. Again, I know this is probably, again, going to trigger some Lions fans, but at the end of the day, I mean, what do you have to lose by, because it just, a lot of times it never works with a guy, with a rookie quarterback in this draft, in a draft class where you rely on him to start right away or you try to develop him a little bit. It just really never works out. So why not stick behind a capable veteran for another year and see what you got. All right, so we're at 217. I'll quit rambling on here. Brad Hawkins? Ooh, I like me some Brad Hawkins. I mean, I know I've doubled down on quite a bit. I know. I like Brad Hawkins. Doubling down, there's not a problem with that with me. I absolutely, especially, safeties are so weird these days. You draft, like, for instance, the Vikings drafted Harrison Smith in the 1st round. What was it, 20? Jeez. That was a while ago. I want to say it was 2011. Was that the Matt Khalil year? Anyway, and then, later on down the line, they drafted probably his eventual replacement, Cam Bynum. I think he was a 4th round pick out of Cal. And it's like, you can still find a lot of quality safeties. We've seen you can find a lot of quality players in the 7th round. So, I mean, obviously, Hawkins could probably be something more special. Okay. Last pick here, best player available, punter. Tyrese Robinson, Doug Kramer. Ooh, I like me some Doug Kramer. But, I mean, what's wrong with the running back at this point? I mean, DeAndre Swift's a stud, but, I mean, it never hurts. But didn't they just take a running back last year? Yeah, in the 7th. All right. Ooh, Jacoby Durant. I don't even think that's a reach. Why not? Never hurts to triple down on corner. You can never have too many corners. Don't let anybody tell you anything different. I mean, Mike Zimmer, at least that's his philosophy. But you can never have too many good corners. All right, I'm really liking how this all shaped up. Listen, I know I'm probably going to get a lot of hate in the comment section for not drafting a quarterback. I don't care. I really don't care because I feel like this could be, at least has to be considered. If they don't go in this route, that's fine. If they draft a quarterback, that's fine. But, I mean, it has to be thought about. I definitely think it has to be thought about. Okay. All right, so starting out here, they gave us an A for that trade because we got 2 seconds for the 2nd overall pick. The Jets moved up, got Kyle Hamilton. We got Sauce Gardner. Listen, I know they gave us a B+ for this. I don't care. Sauce Gardner is that dude. He's got the length, he's got the height, the speed, everything you want in a number 1 corner, shut down. I know, and again, the Jeff Okudah situation might make Lions fans a little bit scary, but Maude Gardner, zero touchdowns. What was it, 3-4 years? 3 years. Now, again, I know it's the NFL. That could change. Not Sauce Gardner, man. He might there's going to be growing pains. Don't get me wrong. But Sauce Gardner is a stud, and he brings a certain amount of a bravado. Well, let's try talking. Of a bravado to your defense, and I love Maude Gardner there. Lewis Sign. And mainly the other reason I took Gardner is because I'm not really sold to anybody else. And the Lions don't need offensive linemen that high. So Lewis signed there. Oh, you love him. Last pick of the 1st round. Again, I know what did they sign? Re-signed Tracy Walker, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And then also, I know Kyle Hamilton probably is the more the favorited pick there. But I mean, we had to see what we can get. And this is why you do it, because you have 33, 35, 37, Sky Moore, Leo Chenal, Nick Benito. Boom. You get 3 huge impact players that all should come in right away. Leo Chenal, I think, could be a really good replacement for a guy, for coming in and just leaving an impact right away. I think he's a 100 tackle a year guy, and I think that at the end of the day, he could be a lot of fun. I think there's a player specific in mind that I think he could come in and replace. I'm just blanking. Alex Anzalone. I don't even need it to load. Alex Anzalone, yeah. I feel like he could be a lot of fun, be a guy that you plug in the middle and just let him fly. Let him fly. Yeah, you love it. So Nick Benito there, a couple picks later. Benito's a stud. Benito's an absolute stud coming out of Oklahoma. He's going to give you size, speed off the edge, and you love it. Then you double down. Kingsley Onigbari, getting him in the 3rd round, that's a steal. 3rd round right there. You double down on edge, then you go back to corner. Jojo Damon there. I really feel like people are going to sleep on this guy. You get back-to-back. Oh, I get back-to-back Nebraska players? Nice. I didn't even know that. Then you wait to the 4th round. But JoJo Damon there, I love that pick. I absolutely love JoJo Damon. I think he's going to be a really good player in the NFL. At the very least, I think he's going to be a guy that is a starter in the NFL, and that can give you a lot of value there. I don't know if he's going to be a shutdown guy, but he's definitely going to be a good corner in the NFL. Cam Jurgens, I have always taken Cam Jurgens. Maybe he's a draft crush too at this point. I don't know, but getting him here in the 5th round. Listen, I know the Lions' offensive line is solid. I'm not saying it's not. What I am saying though is you can never have too many quality offensive linemen. You really can't. Then in the 6th round, Taekwon Thornton. They give us a B- here. I think this is an A because a guy that showed out at Baylor his last year. Also had a blazing 40. I mean, at the very least, you get a speedster for a guy like your future franchise quarterback, whoever that may be, and Jared Goff maybe can throw it to him 2 years, or for a year, excuse me. We'll see what happens. Brad Hawkins, safety in the 6th round. Nothing but value here. I feel like he's a guy that maybe he could be something more in the NFL than just a special teamer. 7th round, Jacoby Durant. I love the value here as well. Tripling down on corner. Again, you can never have too many good corners. But that's it. That's our 7th-round mock draft for the Detroit Lions. Not addressing the quarterback situation. I know, again, probably going to get some hate. But, let's at least explore the options here. If it's a no, that's fine. At least we covered it in terms of an option just to see where it goes. But let us know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like and subscribe down below. Leave a like and a comment. It helps people find the show. We greatly appreciate all the support that we've gotten and continue to get. You guys are all truthfully awesome. We love every single one of you. In the description down below, you'll find all of our social media platforms, so give us a like and a follow there. Also, remember to give us a listen and sub on iTunes. And then finally, if you have anything else you'd like us to cover, send us an email at thesportsbp@yahoo.com or put in the comment section down below, and we would love to cover it up. But let us know what you guys think of our 7th-round mock draft for the Detroit Lions, where we do not address the quarterback situation.